So over my shoulder is a copy of what I did for Lord of the Flies for a map for this. And I was going to print something up on a poster, and I just didn't find what I liked, and so I came up with a different idea. And so this particular one right in here is from Shmoop.com. Hope I'm pronouncing that one right. Ironic from an English and speech teacher, right? So anyway, what I did is I used my projector and just projected that image onto a blank piece of paper and then traced most of what was on there. And then as we went through things, we colored them in. So we started off with their arrival, and they were at the platform when they blew the conch. Okay? And then they traveled up to the mountainside, and then they saw some of the blue flowers, and they had the big fire that was there, and some of the smoke and things. And so I started adding things on, and the students really seemed to enjoy that. Because of the fact that they could visualize where things were. And I made sure to point out to them that this map was not canon, right? It was just something that had been developed by someone, but it was a useful thing. So as time went on and we went to different places, we colored different things in as they traveled around, made it really useful as well, because then I could say, hey, remember this, here's where they were seeing this, they traveled this direction, and pointed things out. And then slowly we added things in, like where the cave and where the butterflies were, and different areas, the huts and stuff like that, and started coloring some stuff in. You can't see it real well on this, but there are some skulls in there where people had died in the book. And what I'll do is, this is going to be part one. On part two, I've got a video that I will show of this up close and just explaining that just a little bit more. But again, it was really easy. The kids really seemed to enjoy that. And then I just went ahead and laminated it for this year, and then next year we'll do a new one. But to me, it was a really useful thing that we added in as things were mentioned. Really helped them, students, to visualize some things in Lord of the Flies and where they were at, or perspective of how those groups were interacting and doing things amongst themselves. So that is the map for Lord of the Flies.